While he was filling the bathtub, he suddenly slipped and hit the tub hard, falling unconscious. His paralyzed wife was terrified by the sight. As the water continued to flow, she began to fear she would soon drown. She tried to move her right foot, the only part of her she could feel, in a desperate attempt to open the drain at the bottom of the tub, but her attempts failed. The water started to rise until it reached her mouth and nose. She gathered what little strength she had left and tried to reach with her left hand for the nearby shower head, hoping to stop the flow of water. Her movement was extremely slow, and before she could adjust the faucet, the water completely submerged her head. She felt she was about to drown. She exhausted the last ounce of her strength and barely managed to slow the water's flow, but the water level remained high, threatening her life. As she was suffocating, her right foot naturally floated to the surface. She kicked the drain hard, and it finally opened. The water began to gradually recede. As soon as the level dropped, her head emerged above the surface, gasping desperately for air. Thanks to her strong will, she had escaped certain death, but the surprise was stunning. The near-death experience had restored sensation to her body, which had been paralyzed for several years. She could feel her legs and arms again. She slowly stood up, trembling from shock and amazement, only to find her husband, who had been lying on the floor, was gone. She looked at the floor, saw strange marks, and felt a deep despair. She wondered in confusion, had he really lost consciousness, or had he pretended to, leaving her to drown? Was this all planned? She remembered her friend's words from a month ago, telling her that her husband was cheating on her. She hadn't believed her at the time, but now doubt was turning into certainty. She struggled to stand and stumbled on her way to the phone to call the police, but just as she picked up the receiver, she saw a mysterious shadow moving behind the bathroom door. She froze in place, remembering her husband's betrayal, and a terrifying question crossed her mind. Had he returned to finish what he started? She quickly picked up a broken piece of glass from the mirror to watch what was behind her without turning around, but the shadow was only a curtain moving in the wind. Despite this, she remained tense, moving with slow steps toward the door, afraid her husband might appear at any moment.